Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Virgo for Real. This is Elle, and this message is for Virgo. So, I just have my oracle cards out now. I guess we want to see what the vibe of the day is. But it's time to speak things into existence, right? Nothing is probably yet set in stone, and it's time to let your pride go, or push your pride to the side, even though it might be an easy thing to do. If you've been on the edge, Virgo, don't get too close to the ledge, okay? So let's see. Let's pull a card or two for the Moonology deck. I hope you're doing well. I think I got some type of allergies or something. I've been taking stuff for congestion and allergies and all of that. And I don't typically have allergies, but when you're moving around, honey, state to state, anything can happen. Let's see. A time for healing, balsamic moon. That's right on time. Let's see. Surrender to the divine. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. How did they know? How did they know? And new moon in Pisces. That actually just came up. I'm just redoing this read. So that came up in the pre-read I just did. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Attune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. Additional meanings. It's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. The teaching. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. That does say creatrix. Okay. Give yourself the time you need. They say do some self-care, and it's time to heal. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Okay, something is going on. You're going to have to go with the flow. You're going to have to go with God's plan, honey. Because maybe your plan not working, or somebody else's plan is not working. All right. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed, but it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There must be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very, very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attune to the moon. I am getting the answers I need. Also, if you need to, walk away, Virgo. Additional meanings for this card. A wish you may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The teaching. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay. Self-care, healing, a time to reflect deep, breathe deep, relax, think before you act and speak. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. I usually only pull one moon card, but hey, we're just gonna do a little razzle dazzle on the moon cards. This is all coming out together. I think it's right on the head. Here we go. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attune to the moon. Success is close. I just must trust. Additional meanings for this card. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Once again, stay cool. Walk away if you need to, Virgo. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point on the earth during this monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. So think before you act, think before you speak. Hell, think about what you think about, Virgo. Okay. And of course, we'll end with this one. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. All right. Meditate and contemplate. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Oh, that's full moon. My bad. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Attune to the moon. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Additional meanings for this card. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. And then they gave you a chant. Chant Om Namo Narayani. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Okay. It's time to surrender to the divine. We got that here. Okay. The situation is being healed. Time for healing. Okay. And face your fears, and emotions are running high. So this cumulatively is all what we just read here with these other cards. Pretty interesting. The teaching. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and unconscious. and the unconscious. Its energy is deep, like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions free reign. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. So they say your feelings are true and valid, Virgo. Don't let anybody or anything, not even yourself, diminish the way you feel about a situation. You don't necessarily have to hold back how you feel, but instead of being guided logically this time, you can be guided with your feelings. Just make sure you do self-care, surrender to the divine, walk away if you need to, meditate and contemplate, and say, brace yourself, don't say the wrong thing, pace yourself, Virgo. God bless you.